Making baits, filling orders actually, y'all. Kind of fun, because it's freaking hot outside. We'll be back. We're going to talk about something to do with the heat. Some things I really think y'all need to know about. Maybe it won't be any good at all. I'm going to try. I'll be right back. Good Solarbat sunglasses have made all the difference in the world for me, y'all. I can't believe I spent that many years suffering for no reason at all. Solarbat sunglasses fixes the whole thing. Oh, by the way, it also helps me catch bass like that. Ha ha ha. Hot. Summertime in central Missouri. A bunch of y'all are in the same place I'm at. 94 to 98 next few days. The humidity's about the same. It's just what we get in summertime. I'm making baits, working on an order. Matt got 3/4 of it done. We'll get to the hard part this afternoon, maybe. I've been busy with my business. We're trying to sell the place or put it up for sale. Dealing with folks on that. Dealing with books. All the fun stuff that has to happen in life before I get to go fishing. Could have went today, but I want to get this order done. And I want to talk about that because I'm going to go fishing this week. I'm going to brave the heat. Where everybody comes in this restaurant, they complain about it's cold, it's wet, it's dry, or it's hot. All I heard is how hot it is. Now it's going to get hot. I'm going to fish because I can. And seriously, staying hydrated. You know, when I was a kid, Mountain Dew got me by for a long ways. That don't happen no more. I will drink a bunch of water on the water. I'll drink a bunch of liquids on the water. It's so important. So many of us don't do that, and you feel like crap before the day's over or when you get off the water. I will put sunscreen on before I ever leave in the morning, whatever morning. Before I go fishing, I'll put sunscreen on. I'll wear my big old floppy safari Ripcon looking hat because it protects me from the sun more. I'm not going to wear the hoods and all that crap. But this thing here does not do enough for you. No, it never does enough for you. So I'll do all those things. But, and here's commercial time. That's what this video is about. So y'all can turn it off now because I'm not going to be talking no more about pretty baits or nothing. Not much anyway. The most important thing that I've realized that I missed over the years, I've talked about this a couple times before, that has made me feel better being on the water all year long, because in the wintertime, the sun is not your friend either. I wear sunscreen in the wintertime because that sun is brutal sometimes. But the most important thing that I've seen that helps me feel better, now not the sunscreen and keep me from burnt, but makes me feel better at the end of the day, is these things right here. It took me 45 years to realize that there's a difference in sunglasses. Or maybe I knew it and I just didn't want to admit to it. For years, when I started fishing, we didn't wear sunglasses, we didn't wear sunscreen. Had my trucker cap, burnt to a crisp over and over till you quit burning. I can't believe I survived that. I got my first sunglasses, I don't know, in high school. They were Roland Martin. I don't remember who made them, Strike King or somebody. Big old clunky things. We'd heard about polarized lenses, how important it was. And they were better. They weighed a pound, and when I finally got into Solarbat last year, it didn't take me very long to realize how much I've been sacrificing myself over the years. Because what happens with good sunglasses, not only do they help you see things in the water, and they help you see things, they protect you from the sun's violent effect on your eyes. Over the years, what happened to me was I would come off the water, and I'm talking fishing hundreds of days a year. 200 days a year was pretty regular for me back at guiding and fishing tournaments and just fishing for fun. I used to do that. I'd be wore out, drained, headaches, even up until this last year and a half ago. I always figured it was just the price that you paid for being a bass fisherman, being on the water all the time. Until I put these things on and I realized the difference. Now, Can you still get a headache? Can you still feel? Sure you can, especially if you're not drinking enough and you're not cooling down once in a while. But y'all, these things here have been the difference. Now, my channel is not monetized. I could. I'm the only YouTube channel I think like it on the planet, at least bass fishing channel. I've never monetized it. YouTube does not pay me. That's why my channel is not growing. They don't promote me. It's all cool. When I entered this agreement with Gary Nesty last year from Solarbat, he called me up. We had a nice talk. He had been friends and sponsored my old buddy Geet Hibden and Dion back in the day. And we had a couple conversations, and so knowledgeable. He's an optometrist. And he said, I'm sending you glasses. Man, I'm glad he did. These things are as little outsourced as possible. Now, y'all know, the way the world is, we don't build much in this country anymore. It's a shame. Gary and his guys and girls do as little outsourcing as possible, do as much here in the United States as possible, right there in Indiana. He's a Christian man. Means a lot to me. He's a bass fishing optometrist. He likes cool hot rods. He's just an alright dude. Can't wait to meet him someday. We're going to hook up someday, I guarantee it. Y'all, right now, Solarbat has a 30% off sale. Their Independence Day sale goes to the end of the month. If you spend $98, you get a nice hard case, which, truthfully, I need hard cases. These things I like to protect. Now, they have been so durable. Oh, my gosh, so much better than other glasses I've owned. You have to find out for yourself on that. Also, if you use my promo code, it's in the description, for the few y'all that are still watching, if you use my promo code, you get free shipping. So there's something there. It don't hurt my channel any either. Again, I'm not monetized, but y'all, I would waive all that to have you guys understand how important a good pair of sunglasses are. And they have all kinds of glasses. These are the RB3s, Randy Blockett's. I've got RB2s. Yeah, I'm supporting Randy. They have Hank Parker. Larry Nixon wears their glasses. There's other versions. They also have glasses that aren't performance fishing glasses. I've got 3 pair of plain $25 and $30 outdoor glasses I wear, cutting wood and working outside. When I go out to drive home, I won't wear these. I'll wear my $30 pair just because they get used more. They got a couple scratches on them. Not bad, though. Is this working for anybody? Maybe not. I'm just telling y'all, good sunglasses, you're going to feel better. How you couldn't feel better. You're going to feel more rested after a time in 98-degree temperatures and that sun beating down. Yeah, it's a real deal. Thank you guys for watching. I got some cool fishing stuff. I'm going to go fishing this week. I'm going to go fishing in a very difficult situation. Matter of fact, I'm going to go in a kind of situation. I just poured these a while ago, these hand pours. I'm going to go in a kind of situation where I'll be using something like that. Or that. Yeah, that's the kind of situation I'll put myself in. I don't really want to, but it's just the way it's going to be for at least one fishing trip. There you are, y'all. God bless. Thank you. Check out Solarbat. I really appreciate it, guys. Peace out.